Hey, baby.
Hey, good morning, darling.
How's it going?
Good morning, world.
Good morning. It's been a
Good morning, Nova.
very long morning for you, right?
It has been a very long morning.
It's been a very long.
I've been up for a minute and a half.
She got up when I went to bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it shows. Let's go ahead and start it up.
Hello, friends.
Welcome to the Couple Shift.
I'm Maria Aleandra.
And I'm Jules.
And we are a husband and wife team on a mission to shift the way we live our lives and co-create what really matters.
We don't always agree, but together we're figuring it out.
Thank you for joining us. We're so glad you're here.
So yesterday we had an interesting conversation. We were talking about, I think I had mentioned to you, they updated YouTube and it looks different, whatever. And one of the things that's been there forever, not forever, but for a while, is in the search. Is it a search bar? Or right at the top of the app?
Yeah, there's like a little menu.
There's but it's like a list of keywords and almost like key searches or whatever. And it starts.
And
off,
I swear I've never seen it before.
I have.
I was like, oh, this is new. And he's
Yeah.
like, no, that's been there forever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No. It's been there.
I don't know.
It's been there for a while.
Oh.
Okay, it's been there for a while. for sure, it's been there for a while.
Sure's.
And it was. I just never paid attention to it, and I mean, I guess you didn't either.
Nope.
And it's funny because it basically gives you a list of what your homepage of videos is showing up, right? Sort of?
I think what it seems like to me, it's like menu. Oh, hello. Did everybody just see that?
No, they didn't see it.
Oh, okay. That was funny. Okay, now we're ready.
There we go. No, I'll move it over. So
This way?
yeah, it doesn't matter. I think the whole laptop needs to move over.
Oh, okay.
But anyways,
Boink.
there
Okay.
you go.
Let me see. That looks weird.
It doesn't look weird.
Okay,
Go
so
on.
I think it's like a little menu of possible topics that you might like to view videos on based on your history, based on your algorithm.
Right, but the whole
But it's based on what you like.
what you've searched.
It's like,
or what
this
you've
is
seen
you
or what you've
in a little
watched.
strip.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this is
your
what we
YouTube
feel
experience.
describes you
Yes.
in your YouTube life.
Yes.
It basically becomes you. So we found it hilarious because we were like, wow, ours are like completely total opposites, which totally makes sense. So you want to go ahead and read three of them, your first three.
Sure.
I wonder if I can't even open my phone. Stupid fingerprint.
You know,
I wonder.
I thought this was based on recent videos, but it's not, because I see an option here of something that I haven't
Yeah.
listened to in a bit, which is fine, but it's still like something
it's
I
not
listen to
necessarily
often. It's
recent.
still something I have consumed on YouTube often. It just
Okay.
hasn't been recent. I thought this was like more recent.
Yeah.
So am I going?
Yeah. Go. So read the first three.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Tarot,
Of course.
eyeshadow. I don't even.
Right. No.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes.
Keep going. Don't.
Horoscopes.
Yeah.
Binaural. Wait.
Binaural.
Binaural beats.
Okay. Stop.
That's the one
That's
that.
a four. That's four, right?
Okay.
Binaural beats.
Oh, I thought I
no.
could keep going.
No, because I
Some of
want
the
to
other
read
ones I
mine.
have.
We will. I just
Oh,
wanted to read.
got it. Your first three.
Oh my God! I
I'm not
said it really
following.
clear.
I'm not being a good listener.
You're not being a good listener.
No.
All right. So those are your first four. Mine, I feel, don't necessarily make a lot of sense because, well, some do, the others don't. First one says podcast, and I get that because I watch some of my favorite podcasts on YouTube.
Mhm.
I feel like sometimes the video just is a different experience. I guess I know it sounds whatever. The next one doesn't make any sense because it just doesn't make any sense. SUVs. It just says as SUVs. And I'm not necessarily searching for SUVs.
Mhm.
It just says there's some car videos that I see, and I
Yeah.
guess they may be SUVs. The next word is Ford. I am not looking for Fords.
That's really weird.
I don't really care
Yeah.
about like
I feel
necessarily.
like the ones you read yesterday were so good.
Right, they were a little bit different.
Yeah.
And well, maybe some of them, because some of them are here. And then my fourth word I have here is comedy, which okay, because the podcasts that I listen to are comedic punk podcasts. So okay, those are my first 4. Oh, okay. So my next ones are pretty good. Oops, I accidentally pressed something. Go on. So give me your next 4.
Oh,
Give me your next 4.
Here we go. Oprah Winfrey.
Now that's hilarious. Why the hell? Have you watched anything from Oprah?
You know what I did watch recently is a clip. It's like a 2-minute clip of when Biden was on her Super Soul Sunday, and he was talking about when Bo passed. And I watched that, and then I wanted to watch the whole episode because I just wanted to get to know Biden better in that context. This was like an interview from 2 years ago.
Right.
So I did save that for like watch later. Okay. Maybe that's why, but I haven't searched for Oprah Winfrey. The next one is affirmations.
Okay. That works.
Angels and rock music.
That's Skylar.
Oh my God, I love it.
So, okay.
I love it.
So I think you're going to love
it. Keeps going.
Yeah, no. And we're going to look at it because I feel like it tells us a story about the person.
Mm-hmm.
And we can figure out how this all connects, right?
Yeah.
So my next 4 are Keanu Reeves, Xbox,
of course.
fine. Electric vehicles, fine.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And consumer electronics.
Yeah.
So I mean, like very
much.
on the nose. Like I mean, it's it's. So the Keanu Reeves one is kind of like okay. I don't know why necessarily, but there's nothing that really stands out to me that says that's what I want on my homepage, my home videos.
That's what I want to be like
Right.
served.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like obviously the algorithm serves you videos.
They'll
that it
serve
thinks
you those. Yeah.
You'll want to click on.
Yeah.
I love it. Are we ready for mine next?
Oh, I was just gonna say the Xbox, obvious.
Oh yeah,
consumer electronics, obvious.
Yeah, I was like the other.
And the electric vehicles,
check,
obvious too, because I have I'm subscribed to one of those. I know this also is affected by your subscriptions. Obviously, I think it makes a lot of sense. One of the channels I subscribe to is about electric vehicles. So
yeah.
All right, go. This is the last time, so we'll do another 4.
Another 4. I have Moon. Makes sense. Guided meditations. Comedy.
Oh, they threw a comedy in there. All right.
And this last one. Okay. This last one is really bizarre, and I really don't know why.
Oh, I love it. And we're gonna
wheelchairs.
What?
Wheelchairs.
What? What?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
That's funny.
The only thing I can think of is I was watching.
But it's very, very strange. But yeah, go on.
It's very strange. I mean, I've been watching. There's this awesome video. They're awesome channel.
Didn't you tell me about the ALS?
Their names are Chris and Charisma. Well, no, he is paraplegic.
Okay.
So, and their names are Chris and Charisma, and they have this beautiful channel. And so I've watched a couple of their videos. Yeah. But it's not because I have searched wheelchairs.
So that's why I don't think it's necessarily searched, but that okay. So do you find any videos on your homepage that show up about wheelchairs?
In this moment?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because all right, as you look, my next 4, again, I am like, it's like, yeah, that's what I want. Driving, trailers. I'm not sure
trailers,
if that's movie trailers or it just says trailers. Gridiron football. And Call of Duty Black Ops. So it's like, okay, so everything to me, it's pretty, it got me pretty good. Oh, and then after that was Adam Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes sense because I like watching his builds.
Yeah, no, I don't have
Yeah, because when you look at when you end up looking at your videos on the homepage, you see all the exact things. I wonder if you have anything about like wheelchairs. It's very strange.
Yeah, and then if you updated it, it shows up as different things.
Yeah.
And now I do see wheelchairs like later on.
Yeah. So I think it's a really cool, really interesting, and also kind of scary.
You know what?
Because
I think these might be hashtags.
I don't know. I don't think they are. Maybe
I think
they are.
These might be hashtags.
So, but no, because You don't do hashtags on your YouTube.
Yeah, you do.
You can, but
yeah, you do. If you put the way you do it is you write the 3 hashtags, just 3. It'll only accept 3 in the body of the description.
Right.
And it'll pick them up. You can see them under like when you click on a video.
Right.
For example,
that you're watching right now.
Any hashtags?
How convenient.
Here. No, here's the thing though. The tags, and this is like a little bit of YouTube one-on-one. Not that I'm an expert.
Yeah.
But when you add, there's a tag space on YouTube that YouTube literally tells you we
don't care about tags.
Tags don't work that much. Like they're straight up about that. But what you can do is add 3 hashtags, like I said in the description, and those tend to be picked up a little bit better.
Okay, but do you think that's? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, but
the point is, are you okay with this?
Am I okay with YouTube showing a microcosm of my search, my life? I find it more, and this is, of course, something I would say. It's some of it I find just embarrassing. I'm like, oh.
You really do? I don't know.
Yeah, because I'd like to be known for more profound things.
You're not.
Like later on, like yesterday, I had painting and I had a couple of other things that were like, oh, look at me,
Look at you being what?
Look at me being a Renaissance woman. And the truth is that the videos I watch the most on YouTube currently.
No, I'm joking.
No. They have to do with, like new moon stuff, full moon stuff.
Right.
Energy, all that stuff. Love it. There's a particular YouTuber. Her name is Kathleen Lights, whom I adore. So I will watch everything she puts out. She's actually from Miami and she's awesome.
Yeah.
Eleni loves her too. And so, I'll definitely watch makeup things because I find them like soothing and relaxing. It's like your equivalent of watching like Fred Savage do.
Fred Savage?
I always do that.
What? Really?
Adam Savage. I feel like I've done that before. I called him Fred Savage.
What was the show?
Is that the guy from
it's
Wonder Years?
Wonder Years, yeah. And he's the mole in Austin Powers 3.
Right. So, not Fred Savage.
Not Fred Savage. And his brother is the Boy Meets World.
Yes.
Who they don't talk to each other, I think, still.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a really strained relationship or something. I just think it's like, you know what? In speed dating, if speed dating still existed.
Oh my God.
It's like, show me your YouTube. That's it. Shut up. I don't want to talk to you. Just let me see your words. And it's like,
God.
You can totally figure out somebody.
Yes.
By just reading their YouTube algorithm thing. So I advise, but I would tell
not the full picture.
I think a pretty clear picture. See. Like let's just break down. We said all these words of me, all the words that I said. So I said, the ones that it had Xbox, it had what was the other one? Driving,
consumer electronics, Ford.
Electric cars, Ford.
No.
Which whatever,
that
fine.
makes no sense.
That one is like a little bit off, but the other ones make total sense. And be like, oh, this guy likes to look at car videos. He likes electronics. He likes video games. He likes sci-fi and action movies, probably with Keanu Reeves there. You just figured out a lot of my likes. Right. And where my mindset is, I guess, or whatever. And for you, it's the same thing. Yeah. So in a speed dating, it's like, we don't need to talk. Let me see your iPhone or your phone, and let me see your YouTube, and let me see your first like 10 words that it picks up, because it's gonna tell you everything you need to know about that person, like legit real stuff. And then the couple ones that are outliers, you're like, oh. So how do you feel that Google is constantly watching us? No,
I thought that could make for. See, now I have photography, tiny house movement, which I have seen a lot of.
Yeah, I've seen you look at that stuff.
TED Talks. Anyway, I thought when we started talking about this yesterday, it was of course like super funny, and then I was like, wow, to create a like to talk about in a podcast what you just asked. Yeah, the idea that there are like, you know, computer programs that know so much more about than you might even know about yourself. Yeah. Or certainly your partner, close, you know, family. And
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's it's a little crazy.
It's a little crazy.
It's a little crazy. What is it, like 1984-ish esque?
Yeah,
right?
and here's the thing: is I've never been genuinely so paranoid about that
No,
stuff.
I'm not. I don't care.
I think about other things
Yeah.
that might that I find, but that's never been this like super paranoid thing
Right.
for me.
Yeah,
up to this point,
it's
at
never
least.
it's never been because I was like, whatever. I don't have anything
Yeah.
to freaking hide. I'm not some kind of
Yeah. But I do remember, and this is where it gets really freaky. And this was probably 4 or 5 years ago. So imagine where this technology might be now.
Uh-huh.
I was sitting in a presentation at work, and we had this company come in that basically that's what they do is, analytics, and
Yeah.
they track people around. So to the point where they were showing us technology that was like, about to be introduced, where
Yeah.
you're walking around the mall, and instead of everybody seeing the same ad on a billboard,
right.
the
It's a
digital billboard, you
personalized one
see
for you.
an ad for you
That's
based on
crazy
the
to me.
information, based on the tracking on your phone. And when they were describing this, again, this was a marketing presentation for a team of marketers.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like
They didn't see anything wrong with it.
It wasn't like, oh, we got the CIA here telling us about this new tracking technology. It was literally like, hey,
Yeah.
so this is possible, and this is really cool, and this is great. And I was like, holy shit. And of course, I know this is all like possible, but when you see it in that context, it was so crazy, the fact that you could be served, like I'm walking around the mall, and then it's like, here, and an ad for whatever makeup, cream or foundation, or I've been looking at, which I don't even use foundation, but you know what I mean. Like,
I got you.
Like, that's nuts. You could be getting ads for Ford.
You're looking
and
at
Keanu Reeves movies.
Keanu Reeves movies and Ford.
And Ford.
For some reason.
Keanu Reeves driving a Ford, and then you'd be
Keanu Reeves,
oh.
no, and then the world just, there you go.
With,
there it is, an SUV.
With Fred
obviously.
Savage next to him.
Adam Savage.
I know. That's a joke.
Okay, good. I think, going into the future a little bit more when we start getting robotic parts on our bodies, right?
That's what you want. I know you want that. That's how you want to make history. I always told Jules, you're going to make history, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, because #warrior. And I'm like, inside.
Be like Cyborg.
Yeah, inside I'm like,
but the problem I have with this.
MFer wants to have robotic parts. That's what he wants. That's how he wants to make history. So
maybe. But what I find crazy is that it's absolutely in the realm once we get to that point, because we will get to that point where we've replaced some parts of our bodies. But once we replace something like our eye or something like that, we're going to start getting ads pumped into our face.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
No, but not even pumped into our face, like pumped into your brain.
Pumped into your brain. That's what I'm saying. You'll see the images. You'll be like, okay, I guess I'm going to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get a thought. You'll get like a hunger craving for McDonald's French fries, and it'll be like.
And it's like, it's part of the deal that you have for purchasing this part, that they can pump in advertising for 10 years or something, or forever. Who knows? I got to tell you,
it's crazy. And bringing it back to our ALS journey.
I was like, okay, this is an interesting twist.
The twist is that I think that the progress in ALS treatments can probably come more from that sector than
what do you mean?
Than medications. I think things that you can whether it's implant in your brain or things that then help your neurons do what they're supposed to do.
What you're talking about, like what Elon Musk wants to do with the neural link kind of deal?
Well, I'm not for that. However,
but I mean, that's
I'm
where
not for that. But what I'm seeing is
it won't help though. That's the thing.
The search for treatments and the cure for ALS has been so freaking slow that I'd rather have some like breakthrough, doctor scientist who says, hey, this is a way that we can bring back quality of life in terms of movement, in terms of
by implanting.
Don't you think that's like within the realm of possibility? like a little switchboard or something somewhere that's like
It's a little more complicated than that, though. That's the thing.
you can figure it out. We've done a lot of really smart things,
Sure.
and so this must be within the scope of what's possible. I'm just saying. I mean, obviously, I'm just shooting it, but I've seriously had these thoughts of like, wow, I wonder if the big breakthroughs, not just for ALS but other conditions as well, might come in that route.
Well, Elon Musk certainly thinks so with his.
I should email Elon Musk.
Oh,
write that
boy.
down. Be like, Elon, what are you doing about ALS? Let's discuss. No, I'm serious.
I mean, the issue we've talked about it. The issues with ALS is just because not enough people get it, which I guess is a good thing because this sucks. But not enough people get it to the point that it's like the funding is just not there.
No, enough people are getting it.
Enough people are getting to be aware. It's just not.
Yeah. And what we've heard is also that because it shows up so differently for everybody, it's hard to find one thing that is like the bullet that cures it all.
It's quite the cowardice disease.
It's,
So, but, going back to YouTube. So I would, if you're listening to this, I would, check your phone out and see what it says.
You to pull your YouTube app out now.
And to see if it fits your personality. Because I feel like it's scary, but they kind of got it. Like they kind of got it pretty close to who I see myself and my interest and my likes, which, again, scary.
Yeah.
They're always watching us. So, but anyways, well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was. I think that's a wrap for this week.
Yeah. As usual, please rate, review, and subscribe.
Yes, please. It really helps us.
I love you, love you, love you, love you.
Love you.
All right, guys.
Bye.